Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at the leading stocks via our proprietary scans, and this is a read as to what to expect for the coming session. Right now this session we've got, on the NASDAQ patch at least, we're stacked up here with a fair amount of camouflage sell signals. That means we were up on the day, but right now looking like we're going to be closing below the day's open. So we're going to wind up on the day but below the day's open, which is a negative condition. You can see all the names that have that camouflage sell signal. A couple other things to note: very good strength today in Biogen, BIIB, 2.5% above the day's open. That's going to have a strong candle. You can see there's no sell signal with that one. Amazon, we'll have a little long scalp here this afternoon, fishing for that one off the bottom. That one has a decent volume today. And Altera today, we also played that one on the long side, and that one is trading some pretty good volume as well. Moving on to the into the financial patch, the preponderance of camouflage sell signals is even a little bit more well defined here. We've got some decent volume in Citigroup, American Express, and a volume bump in MasterCard. MasterCard's having a strong day, 2% above the day's open. Moving over to the energy names, they look very much like the financials do. Mostly weakness here. Most everything's playing out below the day's open. The only real exception there is PBR. Taking a look at the generals again, a little less impressive here. On balance, though, we are to the sell side. There's definitely a few downside indications. This Johnson & Johnson has a downside CPS condition, but that one's on lighter volume. Coca-Cola is also trading good volume, as is Verizon because of the news, and also GE. So those are all names that should be on your list for tomorrow with that nice volume. Housing names, NVR's got some pretty good volume here today. That's to the downside. Weakest of our bunch here, that's 2% or more below the day's open. Transports are almost universally weak. Seeing some pretty good downside moves here. And finally, commodity patches mostly to the sell side here. We don't have any locked in solid buy signals for now. Monsanto's trading a good amount of volume, and that one has a differential sell signal, even though it's just barely hanging on to a positive day versus the day's open. Also, Alcoa is trading some pretty good volume. That one's to the downside as well, so that one should be on your list as well. And U.S. Steel has a differential and a camouflage sell signal, so I'm definitely going to have that on my list for tomorrow's trade. All right, traders, as always, thank you for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.